Hey guys, welcome to Sin City Pulls. All right, guys, we're back with another video. In this video, we are going to be reviewing the 2024 Bowman checklist. 2024 Bowman just released today, the 8th of May, and we wanted to go over the checklist, kind of what to expect, what you're looking for. So we'll see here, 2024 Bowman, one of the big releases. Pretty much anytime a Bowman product releases, it's normally a pretty big release. Bowman Draft, Bowman, and then Bowman Chrome. Those are kind of the three Bowman releases that pretty much a lot of people anticipate, because you're obviously looking for prospects of their first Bowman cards, their first Bowman autos. This case is going to be no different. We saw the 2023 Bowman Draft with a lot of the drafted players from last year's draft. So the Wyatt Langford, the Paul Skeens, who just got called up, different guys like that, Max Clark. There's a huge list that comes from that product, and it's one of the biggest products of any baseball product, period, right? This is kind of the follow-up to that. This is a brand new design for 2024. And what they do is they always hold out players from Bowman Draft and to keep them for this product. That way, this product has a little bit more meat on the bones, gets more people to buy into it, because you also, in this product, is when you'll get the international signings. And there are normally players that have some of that hype being an international prospect, but if it's not heavy that year for international signings, then it kind of dilutes the product, and it's not as sought after. So what they always do is they always hold out the number 2 pick. So they did not release Dylan Cruz in the Bowman Draft because he was the number 2 pick. And then they also normally hold out a couple more first rounders just to try to help kind of push this product through, especially if they have a weak international signing checklist. So with this one, before we kind of go over the checklist, I pulled up this article from Topps Ripped. It kind of goes over the top prospects that are in this product. Some of these guys I haven't really heard talked about. I don't know how much they really are hyped compared to this list. But according to this, we have Brock Wilken for the Brewers. We have Bryce Matthews, Felix Morabel. Then you have Cooper Pratt. So none of these guys have really have heard anybody really talk about just yet. This guy have George Lombard Jr. He is definitely one of the guys that people are talking about, people are looking for. A big part of that too could be the fact that he's a Yankee, right? That always kind of gives it a bump. But he is another one that people are kind of looking for. And then here is a part 2 that has more of the guys that you're really more likely to be looking after. Yohandy Morales is a guy that's been talked about. Definitely somebody worth looking for if you're pulling that product. Luis Baez. I've heard a little bit of rumblings about him. Nothing too crazy. I'd have to look into him a little bit more. Arjun Namala is definitely another one. He's a guy that's been being talked about quite a bit. And then, of course, your 2 biggest players. You have Dylan Cruz, like I talked about earlier, the number 2 overall pick in Bowman Draft. Definitely a guy a lot of people are looking for. And then this guy, probably the number 1 guy right now, Walker Jenkins. He was the number 5 pick. So I don't remember. I want to say the number 5 pick is also held out. But I don't remember that for sure. So guys, correct me if you guys know better, but there's always a couple first rounders that are held out. But he is definitely one a lot of guys looking at from the Twins. And then this guy, is Luke Adams. I haven't really heard this name being talked about. He was drafted in the 12th round. I don't really know why he's on this list. But maybe there's something that Topps knows that we don't. But I haven't heard that name. But if you do pull this guy, maybe keep an eye on him. Again, I'd have to do research. Just haven't heard much about it, about that guy. All right. So with the Bowman, with 2024 Bowman, you're going to be seeing 100 cards in the, what they call the rookies and veterans. So this is regular Bowman. So you are going to have rookies like Ellie De La Cruz, Jason Dominguez, Evan Carter. You have Junior Caminero that's going to be in this. Jordan Lawler will be in this. There is Yamamoto. So that's one of his first real kind of mainstream release rookie. Like, he was in Topps Chrome Black. That's not really a mainstream release. Yeah, probably because, there's no retail. So this is kind of one of the big Topps/Bowman releases. So this is kind of be his first card. So his autos in this should hold some value. But then also, beside that 100 card rookie and veteran checklist, you are looking for the 150 prospect checklist. Obviously, not all 150 of those names are going to be first Bowmans. You are going to see guys like Salas, Walcott, stuff like that do have cards in this, but they're not their first Bowman cards. You pull parallels of those guys, and they're going to have, excuse me, they are going to have some value. They're just not going to have anywhere near their first Bowman value. So here is now a look at the parallels. The parallels look pretty much the same from last year. It does look like they have a true blue again. I want to say that they kind of took out the true blue, but they have true blue, but they also have black pattern out of 15. I think that one is a new one. I don't remember black pattern being in this. So I do believe that is a new parallel, but a lot of them look very similar to years past as far as the parallels go. Here is kind of a look of the Brock Wilkins and what looks like a red right here. And if we scroll down now, so these were just the kind of the base parallels. Now in the Chrome prospects, that's where this parallel is kind of big. So with the prospects, because that's what everybody's chasing, and there's more cards, there are a lot more parallels, as you can see on the screen. So definitely kind of feels like it's getting a little too parallel heavy, in my opinion. I do understand that, that's what everybody's chasing. I understand that. And I understand they do that to try to keep the product more lively. Like they want to be able to make more product, but not have it to where you're opening product and getting just almost nothing. So they're going to add more parallels, but at the same time, it's like, it's a lot. It's kind of a lot to keep track of. So the Lunar Glow refractors are returning, pretty common ones. The mini diamonds, looks like those are replacing the atomic. So if you love the atomic parallels, they're not here. Looks like they have been replaced with that mini diamond, which you're going to get about one per hobby box. About 2 of those Lunar Glows per hobby box. And then you have the pearl refractors. We're going to be super hard to pull. You can see it's 4 per randomly inserted bonus pack. So the way these are going to work is you'll open up a box and it'll have a random separate pack that's just the pearl refractors. Those should have a pretty good value because they're going to be extremely hard to pull. And then you can kind of look through some of the other parallels, very kind of standard. A lot of people, I hear a lot of rumblings that there's like, they don't like the fact that like you have 3 green to 99s, right? The green grass to 99, the regular green to 99, and the green shimmer to 99. You have 2 yellows to 75, 2 golds to 50, 2 oranges, but it only says the orange refractors at 25. It doesn't have a numbering for the orange shimmer. So that one kind of weird that there's no number on that. I don't know if that's just missing out of this and it's still going to be the 25. I assume so. You do have the blacks to 10. Then you have rose gold to 10, rose gold mini diamond to 10, red refractor to 5, red lava to 5. So you can see like it kind of waters down the like to 5 into, you know, the rose golds to 10, you know, because there's more variations of it. So let me know what you guys think of that. Are you not as worried about the amount of parallels, or are you kind of feeling the same way? Like it feels a little bit like it get a little bit parallel heavy. So and you can see here, this is, I believe, the purple crater. I think that's what that's called. We could look up here. It doesn't even, I guess, the fuchsia lunar glow, because that's what this is like the lunar glow parallel. So then we have the autos. Not as big of an auto checklist, which is good. So they still keep the auto kind of condensed a little bit as far as parallels go. You can see here, obviously this would be a pretty nice card to pull right here. This Walker Jenkins looks like it's yellow out of 75. So, and then you have some more paper prospect autos. So base paper, you can tell for anybody that's fairly new to Bowman, if it has the blue B, that's the chrome version of Bowman. If it has the red B, it is the paper. So definitely something to look at. Paper typically is not as sought after as chrome. It does appear that chrome is on card and paper might be all sticker. So that's obviously another kind of downgrade for the Bowman paper autos. All right, now look at the inserts. So some of the inserts that I thought they really killed it this year. Some of them not so much, in my opinion. This one is called the Prospect Power Up. Kind of cool. Kind of looks like a pinball machine in the background. Decent checklist. Nothing crazy, in my opinion. Looks like more. Let's go down to the actual inserts. I was trying to find where the let me pause real quick and find some more pictures of the different inserts. Give me a second. Okay, so I was able to find a few more of the inserts. One of the more quote unquote base hits is this Gladiators of the Diamond. You can see with this Ellie De La Cruz. Really cool. I really like the looks of that one. I think they did a good job on that one. That is going to be, I believe, considered a case hit. You do have this one to the right called Rising Infernos. That one's going to be a little bit more common. Pretty cool looking design. Nothing crazy on that one. They also do have this case hit, which is the 55 anime. So you can see it's based off the 1955 design with all the players in an anime kind of form. So I thought they did a good job on this one as well. And then there's also this one called Origins of Greatness. It's another kind of case hit. It's not bad. I don't know if I say it's case hit worthy, but it's not terrible. And I did forget another one. Let me find the spotlight. I think that's what it's called. Okay, so you could also see here, they are bringing back the Bowman Spotlight card. I thought it was a really cool card last year, but it was pretty common. You got like 2 a box. This one is going to be like a super short print. It's averaging about 2.5 cases to be able to pull one of these Spotlight cards. Obviously, they're not all going to be 101. They just kind of showcase the 101, but they are really cool. I am glad that they're making it a case hit. It just, it's going to, kind of downside. It's going to be harder to get without paying up for it, but thought they did a good job on that as well. So let me know what you guys think of that. Do you guys like that one? Like the fact that they made it a harder pull? Like I said, I personally do. So, but here's a little bit more of a breakdown of those inserts. So we talked about the anime set. It is a 15 card checklist, and you can get, these are the different parallels you can pull. So gold, orange, reds, and supers. The Bowman AI checklist, we didn't really look at this one, but you can see some of the parallels on that one. 20 card set on that one. The top 100, that's one that they do every year. Nothing crazy. Normally doesn't have a big resale value. They do have parallels on that one as well. Obviously 100 cards, since they are showcasing the top 100 players. The Bowman spotlights we talked about. Like I said, 15 card checklist. They're gonna have the base, and then they're gonna have all these parallels right here. So gonna be tough pulls, especially in the parallels. They do have Chrome Prospect special die cut variations. I don't think I've yet to see that one yet. But there are only 20 cards in there, and they're all out of 49. So again, going to be tough pulls. The Chrome Retrofractors. So we didn't really talk about that one too much. They are doing something similar that they've done in the Bowman draft. They have a Retrofractor where in this release, you're going to have a Pete Rose and a Bob Gibson first Bowman card. So, you know, kind of the thing that they've been doing. They obviously did it with Tom Brady in the last release. They also did it with a few other players. I'm just drawing a blank. Johnny Bench was another one. Carl Yastrzemski, I believe. But I like the idea. I don't think it's anything crazy. Like Pete Rose is cool. Getting a Retrofractor, Pete Rose getting his auto. It'll be cool. I don't think it's going to be like something that a lot of people are going to go hard after, but I mean, I could be wrong. The Gladiators of the Diamond, that's the one we talked about. I thought it looked pretty cool. A 25 card checklist on that one with the different parallels that you can pull. The Origins of Greatness, that horizontal card that I showed you, another hard one to pull. Only 20 cards on that checklist. Prospect Power Up, that's that kind of pinball machine looking one that we talked about. The Rising Infernos. The Rookie of the Year favorites. So that's another one that typically comes out every year. Nothing crazy with that one. And that's basically it for the inserts. So thought they did pretty well. Some of the inserts, some of them, not the greatest, but you know, it is what it is. So you can get autograph books in this one. It says available via redemption. It's only one card. And there's only 10 copies. And look at this, is an insane card. These all of these guys are on one card. This is going to be a crazy pull for whoever pulls these, you know, the 10 people in the world that will pull this card. This one's crazy, right? So lots of names, lots of potential value in this pull, but good luck pulling that one. All American game checklist. I'm not really sure what that one looks like. There are going to be some buyback autos. I didn't see anybody in here I thought was anything earth shattering. I don't think it, maybe, like, to me, Pujols is the best guy on this list, but nothing crazy as far as the buyback autos. Here are the Bowman prospect autos. The Bowman top 100 autographs. Obviously, it's going to be pretty much all 100. And then you have your Chrome prospect autos. Lots of different parallels in that. Then all the different names, obviously. We'll kind of just scroll through that. There's that Retrofractor autograph we talked about with Pete Rose. Obviously, there's not one with Bob Gibson since he did pass away. Chrome rookie autos. So you can get rookie auto in the Chromes. So you can get Ellie, you can get Colton Cowser, Jordan Lawler, Jason Dominguez. A lot of the big names are in here. There is Yamamoto. So definitely some big names. So here's another one that definitely interesting. It's only one player, Yamamoto. It's one card. It is the Samurai Japan variation Yamamoto autograph. Really curious to see what that one's going to look like. Sounds like it's going to be pretty cool, but we'll kind of have to wait till that comes out to see. So we also have dual autos. A lot of the big names in dual autograph form. Typically, it's always teammates, and it does look like it is the same this year. No, so there's Walker Jenkins and Dylan Cruz. So the two probably biggest pulls together. And then you have a Yankee and a Blue Jay on one card, and then Dylan Cruz and Paul Skeens on here. Oh, they're actually all different. They're all actually different teams. I thought they were the same team, but you got brothers, which is pretty cool. Jason Churio and Jackson. And then Walker Jenkins and Max Clark. Two big names right there. Max Clark and Dylan Cruz. So definitely big names for sure. It's definitely would suck if you are in a break and you get one of those teams and they have to kind of randomize who wins that card. But still pretty cool. All right, Gladiators of the Diamond. Like I said, you can get those autos as well. So here's that checklist. And there is a mystery redemption auto in this year's release. Doesn't tell you the player. No idea who that is. Definitely curious to see who that mystery player is going to be. Then obviously you have your prospect power up autos, Rising Inferno autos, Rookie of the Year favorite autos, and that pretty much rounds out the autos. So that's pretty much it for the checklist for 2024 Bowman. The products that they do have is your hobby box, which is going to have one auto, your jumbo hobby box, which is going to have 3 autos. Then they have the HTA Breakers Delight box, which just has 3 autos, nothing else, just 3 cards. Then you have blaster boxes for retail, and you're going to have mega boxes as well. So the prices are already kind of high. I think it's around $280 for a hobby box, like $580 for a jumbo. I think $500 for the breakers box. So, typically the price goes up at the beginning. It should fall, kind of fall a little bit or steady out a little bit after the kind of the hype dies down. But that is pretty much going to do it, guys. Let me know what you think of 2024 Bowman. Is it something that you are going to try to get your hands on, or is it something you typically stay away from? Let me know in the comments below. Thanks for watching. Please hit like and subscribe. And thanks for coming out.